Look, bitch, if you try, you can get some shoes. If they catch you with this load, you gon' make the news. You just sit into your bun, don't break the rules. I'm a rubber penny dust when I break the blues. I just bought a pair of Reebok again. Whole cabinet full of bees, use a again. I cut ties with some niggas when I outgrown them. Nigga, I ain't have no OGs, I was out doing them. I'ma buy my bitch a bag cause she cute as hell. Told her keep the scale on my wholesale. Fuck EDD, I got WEED. Them niggas say it's too slow, but not for me. I fuck with the snow when the price right. I don't fuck with 12, but did 12 for a sip of white. I ain't trying to sit on none of this. Keep this shit tonight. I'm looking for the milk. I'ma blow me some sips tonight. Nah, I ain't done with your order. I'm getting you right. You gon' get your partner fucked up. Quit getting them hype. Niggas be weak about hoes. Kryptonite. Cuz got the chopper. I'ma slide my kryptonite. Nah, I ain't done with your order. I'm getting it right. You gon' get your niggas fucked up. So I'm getting them hype. Niggas be weak about hoes. Kryptonite. Cuz got the chopper. I'ma slide my kryptonite. Don't compare me to these motherfucking peons. Take your pick. I got Keishans and Deons. Ryan low key with them bags in the Nissan. I got these niggas scared to hit the pound when they need some. Why these niggas scared making threats and don't keep nothing? Every time I do that boy bag, he couldn't keep nothing. Bag rich bitch, I'ma do this shit my way. Big dog shit, fell in love with the highway.
We gotta run that shit back. This nigga Bag Rich School Op is fucking serious, my nigga.
Look, bitch, if you try, you can get some shoes. If they catch you with this load, you gon' make the news. You just sit into your bun, don't break the rules. I'm a rubber penny dust when I break the blues. I just bought a pair of Reebok again. Whole cabinet full of bees, use a tub in. I cut ties with some niggas when I outgrown them. Nigga, I ain't have no OGs, I was out doing them. I'ma buy my bitch a bag cause she cute as hell. Told her keep the scale on my wholesale. Fuck EDD, I got WEED. Them niggas say it's too slow, but not for me. I fuck with the snow when the price right. I don't fuck with 12, but did 12 for a sip of white. I ain't trying to sit on none of this. Keep this shit tonight. I'm looking for the milk. I'ma blow me some sips tonight. Nah, I ain't done with your order. I'm getting you right. You gon' get your partner fucked up. Quit getting them hype. Niggas be weak about hoes. Kryptonite. Cuz got the chopper. I'ma slide my kryptonite. Nah, I ain't done with your order. I'm getting it right. You gon' get your niggas fucked up. So I'm getting them hype. Niggas be weak about hoes. Kryptonite. Cuz got the chopper. I'ma slide my kryptonite. Don't compare me to these motherfucking peons. Take your pick. I got Keishans and Deons. Ryan low key with them bags in the Nissan. I got these niggas scared to hit the pound when they need some. Why these niggas scared making threats and don't bleed nothing? Every time I do that boy bag, he couldn't keep nothing. Bag bitch, I'ma do this shit my way. Big dog shit.
That nigga there is serious, my nigga. That nigga there is serious. Shout out to that boy, look at that. Raymond Wallace started that bitch off stupid. So, we're gonna get straight into it. Actually, no, hold on. No, hell no. I got some shit. We gotta get into. Before we get into the whole complex situation, I got some shit. And if you didn't know, that was that boy Bag Rich School Op. Bag Rich School Op. Spell it like it sound.
got you up. They be laughing at you, laughing at you, all you want is paper, pussy, and a lot of power. Baby had time for a shower, nigga be caught a coward. I bet you strapped now, we live in dangerous times. You gon' witness a crime, might even witness a murder. Temptation, facing them daily basis. Creating eye contact instead of words, shells instead of herbs. Just the hood, I never heard. Like tucked off in the murder, you would hit every word. Better off just being alert, being lazy. Only gon' get you so far, being crazy. Only gon' get you locked behind bars, and that's a maybe. If your pulse ain't already flat from the choices that you made, that karma ain't get you back. All facts. Being from the hood is a long journey. If you ever back down from the fight, then you not worth your name dirt. Might as well retire you jerky. This how we separate the beats from the terror. And we see it as fair. Get your brains beat on stepping on the wrong street. If you bust the wrong heat, won't nobody care. I know too many G's was in the prayer. Reached out with nobody here. Pussy paper and pop away. Don't you let them gas you up. They be laughing at you, bro. If you glorify the bullshit, especially when the bullshit trying to let me finish my story. You got what you get through it. Come from the territory, not be geographic, but as a man, everywhere you go, you're supposed to stay. And everybody, say that you a 100 bang. So what you got to do is just brush your lessons, not racing better than your father and grandfather. That box you ain't that way. You the reason niggas die every day, thinking like it's just like emotional ass streets. Everybody hurt, everybody's on bodies and body hurt. No, can't try to the pain that they don't gain. Guaranteed to go insane, the whole side of the brain. Game. That's glory, it's that story. It's easy, but it's harder to live. Gotta die again. Again, you get wild, you can't swim. You gon' look at your pockets like, nah, that ain't good. And if that's the case, you gon' not.
Appreciate it.
Just the 80s, baby, who is trying to not stand. I made it out the hood, but you promised to go back in. No, it ain't no rules, but who gon' go back in? Don't you let them gas you up. They be laughing at you, bro.
Laughing at you, bro. You better listen to the words. That's that boy, Rayo the Rock. And the Rock is spelled with 2 C's. Y'all, all this shit y'all hearing on the show, you can hear on the Instagram. That's Rayo the Rock, RAYO the Rock. Don't let niggas gas you the fuck up. Let's get down to business. So obviously, what you just saw was Complex has reached out. Complex reached out. One of the people from there hit me and said they've been watching and shit like that. And one of the videos in particular grabbed their attention. The shit I did with YNW Melly. And they want to rock. To be honest, I had to send that shit out to make sure it was real. The reason I got the name and everything scratched out is because that shit was posted on the Patreon one way, but when I put it on my social media, I had to do it another way because obviously if you're not on the Patreon, I don't know if you really are with me or not. So I marked out, all the important shit, whatever. But yeah, because that's not important. That's not important. If you're not trying to sabotage, then you wouldn't need that information. So yeah, they hollered. A real easy, this is for you rappers, a real easy way to tell whether or not a motherfucker is scamming you just off the bat is if they hit you up about how good your shit is, and then you ask them for their number and they say we correspond through emails. If you are somebody that they're really interested in, they'll break all protocol. They'll break all fucking protocol. But if you're not that important and it's a fucking scam, they got something to hide, then yeah. They're not gonna let you talk to them because you'll hear the bullshit in their voice. Their job is to fucking scam you through typing shit on the computer. And if you'll go for that, then they gonna go for it. That's what it is. So Complex hit me up. Said they wanted to talk. I asked for the number. And he sent a number. As soon as he sent the message, I went in and sent it out to, my people to make sure, check them out and shit like that. Shit came back that name was an official person at Complex. So all we gotta see now is if this is the person I'm talking to, because another scam a motherfucker would do, shout out to that boy Max, is they'll do their research on people that work at different places and act like they'll take their pictures straight from their fucking social media and have a fake account as them and scam however much money acting like them, and then drop their account and do the same thing with another fucking person from another goddamn label or some shit like that. If a label asks you to pay them, it's a fucking scam. Did I show y'all the fucking video of that fat nigga? Here it is.
You're my girl.
Listen to this.
I'm gonna tell it to the whole world. Baby, I'm your girl. You're my man. Promise to love you the best I can. Yeah. So you
We're gonna talk about that in a minute. Like, my nigga, this is what I'm talking about. You couldn't sing from the fucking beginning. And because nobody around you was being honest with you, you got scammed out of over $5,000, damn near $6,000. So, back to the story. Asked for the number, and the number, when I called it, he sent the number back. Like, damn, immediately. I called the number, and the name popped up as the same person on the social media account. Come to find out, he had hit me on all of my shit, everywhere. They were really trying to get in touch with me. This is the reason why I have such a hard line when it comes to motherfuckers just sending stories to me. Like, if you not part of the team, if you not part of that 600 people, over 600 people that's on the Patreon that are really with the team, if you don't got your notifications turned on to, at least know what fucking videos I've already done, so you don't send me shit I've already done. I don't want to hear, don't send me no fucking video. Just sit back and enjoy the goddamn show. Don't put no goddamn input in, just enjoy the goddamn show. Because my inbox being full of videos that just from every motherfucker, well, you need to do this all. No, I don't want to, dog. If you can't pay $1 to get on the page, dog, get the fuck. Come on, my nigga. Like, what's your name on the Cash App? Oh, I ain't never done. Don't send me shit, my nigga. Like, that's just real shit. Like, at this point, everybody understands what we're up against. The show is so real that it can't be monetized to the big extent. So the show works through real motherfuckers sending in love, showing love to the show, supporting the show. If you're not one of them people, just sit the fuck back and enjoy the free fucking entertainment. Don't send shit. Because my fucking inbox being bombarded and fucking filled with all this shit will keep me from seeing the shit that I'm supposed to see. So back to it, he had hit me everywhere. So I go in there, I called the number, his name pop up, whatever like that. Talk to him. Cool dude. Let me know exactly. Shout out to that boy Ramsey. $5 challenge. I see you, my nigga. Straight to the point. Let me know what it was. They making a documentary. They want to do the interview with me. And it's just like I said, I guess this is what I want to talk about right here. Like, is it lame to be excited about getting, not so much just, I don't want to say acknowledged. But to be seen, I'll say acknowledged, because these motherfuckers see you. If you on YouTube, as Ant said, make sure you fuck with Urban Politicians. Big Ant from Urban Politicians. We talked last night about it, and he said being consistent on YouTube, we're all in one community, this hip hop rap community. You being consistent and doing a certain amount of numbers, like, motherfuckers have seen you. Somebody in that building has fucking seen you. There is no, I ain't never heard. No, it's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's impossible. We're all in the same fucking basket. So they've seen you, but for them to acknowledge you and then say, we want to collab with you, because like I said in this post right here, it's been motherfuckers from colleges, multiple colleges, multiple schools, and obviously other miscellaneous organizations that have wanted me throughout, my time on YouTube, who wanted me to come to their city and come to their function and do a speaking engagement. And I wish I can, Erica Kane, shout out to her. She doing big work out there in Memphis, Dallas, and she is a 3-city place that she had going. She wanted me to come out. I couldn't move with that because obviously I just had that whole situation with my children and shit like that. Shout out to that boy Red Moody. Boy. I like that. That's a real nigga right there. And I'm gonna definitely holler at him after the show. But yeah, like you said, everybody go and donate to the AO Nation movement. Big Bro on his way. I appreciate that love. Y'all know if you ain't got no Cash App or PayPal, make sure you go to the super chat, whatever like that. But that Seneca Larry said, congrats, bro, Detroit love. I appreciate that. Real talk. Like, dog, in situations like this, you need to take heed. You have to take heed to the people around you. Take heed to the people around you. When you have news, I don't give a fuck. If you got a promotion at work, I don't give a fuck where you work at. If you got a promotion, the people around you, they should want for you to win. So you getting another step up. Oh man, that what's up. They should be happy for you. You should be happy. When something happens for my brother, like, I'm happy. I'm elated. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm jumping. So it's not for a motherfucker not to oh, that was up, but goddamn, you better, you hope that shit ain't you might want to check on that. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, make sure you goddamn, like, first, let's get the celebration out the way. I've definitely fell out with people. If they're in your circle, your immediate circle, and you're moving upwards in a positive, productive manner, there should be love given for you getting closer or just accomplishing something, getting to another step. There should be love there. So none of that congratulations shit goes over my head. I appreciate that shit because a lot of the times I've learned to keep certain information away from certain people that I may not be able to get out of my life. So obviously, if it's a friend or something like that, you can get them out of your life. But somebody who you can't get out of your life, to where you finding out that they're a fucking hater by you telling them some news that's good for you, and them not, and them saying, that was up. But yeah, so what's up? Dog, that shit, I'm telling you, that shit, it bothered the fuck out of me, because there is no excuse for it. There's no excuse for you not to be happy for somebody who's you seen doing the work, you seen grinding. I don't give a fuck if they cut grass. Man, we just got this bigger contract. And the crazy thing is, motherfuckers will get happier for that motherfucker who goddamn just got a bigger contract with some yards than they would for somebody who, a rapper who just, it's hard to say with rappers, because with rappers there's a lot of false advertisement. So you meeting fucking Fat Joe and you being excited about it, and this is what I'm saying, this shit is true. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of what the fuck ever, it's a fucking opportunity to widen for, if there's no other purpose, to show more people about the rap trap, to show more people about Nabs. Ayo Nation will get shine, period, point blank. You know what I'm saying? We going somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's it's different. But if you meet Fat Joe, oh man, Fat Joe, so you like my music, man. That what's up, man. That what's up. What else did he say? Oh, nothing, man, nothing. He just said, it's gonna be a little the production fee to get the song, where it need to go, whatever like that. But shit, he fuck with the music. At that point, look, and that's why you always gotta be honest with this. That's why you shouldn't be around a rapper that you can't be real with. If you can't be real with him, you need to get the fuck away, because when you are real with him, he's gonna take that as hate. You need to get the fuck away from that kind of person. Or just anybody who you can't be real with. But that's coming from someone who knows. I can say that to a rapper because I know about that. But just somebody who, if you don't know shit about this rap shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you just automatically, but it's fucked up, man. This rap shit is really a trap at this point. Meeting a fucking rapper, a famous rapper, don't mean shit. They have evidence. There's a dude on fucking Instagram named Grizzly Hendrix, I think his name is, and he exposes rappers that do scams on local rappers. Like, they'll go in their inbox and say, "Oh man, I love what you're doing, man. With the right promotion, your shit can go to the," you know what I'm saying? Like, and the local rapper would just be elated that somebody. They'll be elated that a rapper with a blue check, a famous rapper that everybody knows, is in their fucking inbox, not understanding that fucking rapper, this is, I've said this before, like, this industry is ran off the dreams of independent artists. Your dream is gonna make you go in your fucking pocket and just, you know what I'm saying, just willy-nilly put money out there because you just believe in your music that much. And that shit's not gonna work. Money is not gonna get you where you need to go. It's gonna be hard work and dedication that's gonna do it. We go back into the YouTube class. That shit is far less than it would cost for any of that bullshit that these rappers are selling, but you're gonna have to work. But you're gonna have to work. You got to grind. And you think that your music is just so good, put the money behind it, that bitch gonna go somewhere. That's not the case no more. If you're older than 23 years old, that ship is sailed. It's gonna be grind that gets you where you need to go. Of course, you're gonna have to spend money. That's just what it is. But it's gonna be grind. If you are 16 to 19 years old, then you know maybe you can just put a little bit of money up, and people see you and they just like, because youth is like sex. It sells. So a 16 to 19-year-old male rapper, just little gangster rapper, I'm gonna say gangster male rapper, is like a Chinese kitty, Summer Walker looking, or Rennie Rucci looking rapper. If you sexy, you can rap. Or what that bitch name is, Chromax. Bitch can't rap worth the fuck, but she's sexy as shit. So a nigga in the comments said it like, yes, the beat is alright, but I'm not watching for the music. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody is listening to what the fuck you're saying. They just looking at you. So you would have to spend less money. And you have to know these type of things. And that's why I say, if you don't value information and you're over that expiration date, which is 23 years old, you're not going to go anywhere. Yes, a consultation with me costs $100 an hour. But after you leave the consultation, you will save 2 years off your career. And 2 years is a long fucking time if you look at the lifespan of these artists today. An artist you only will know his name for 3 months. The song will be big as shit, and you'll only know his name for 3 fucking months. So getting information, especially coming from no fucking fans, like you can't get 1,000 views on YouTube. Like you need information that's gonna get you somewhere. So that's something else. So you definitely want somebody who's educated on the topic. If you're not educated on the topic, just be fucking happy for the fucking person. Because if you're not educated on what your sister likes to do, you should just be happy that she has something going on. You shouldn't be trying to find the wrong and what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Just be happy, unless you're going to get into her world and find out the, you know what I'm saying, particulars, so you can actually be at one with her. If you don't want to put that much work into it, just be fucking happy and move the fuck on. What you want to do tonight? We got to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Explain to me, explain how it's, you know, and it's, you know, it's just one of those things. Because as I'm saying that, I'm thinking, if one of my little sisters came and said, a rock band came to our school and he said he thinks I'll be great in this video and they want to take me on tour with them, I'm not going to be happy for that. I'm not going to be ecstatic for that. I'm going to say, that's cool. And it's like, that's why you want to have and that's why I say relationship matters, because at that point our relationship would come into play, because I'm going to have to tell her about these guys want to get you on drugs. They want to get you hooked on drugs so they can fuck you all the time. That's what it is. There is no fucking, they want you to be a fucking video girl. That's not what's going on. Go back to school and do what you were doing. I'm not going to be happy for that. I'm going to be happy for something that you worked for. You understand? You worked for it. Meaning, I'll be more happy at my brother for getting a promotion at McDonald's than, you know what I'm saying, my sister that, you know, a fucking rock band come and say we want you to be in the next video. The only way I'll be happy for is if I say, all right, well, I'm going with you. There should be no issue for me to go with you then. And that shit is crazy. As you think about it, because of course, you know, you don't want to, but video girls don't get treated with no fucking respect. That's the first thing you gotta let her know. And I'm thinking about that shit now, because it's the same thing with your, yes, parents do hate on their fucking children at times. But that's usually it could be the father to the son or the mother to the daughter. That's usually how it goes. But that's something different. Also, I was supposed to post a video last night. I got something crazy coming for the Patreon. I did a video last night on a girl going to confront her attacker.
I'm trying to figure out, do you remember?
I want y'all to see that. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Y'all wanna watch this video right fast? Y'all want me to finish about complex? Let me finish the complex shit first. Cause I want y'all to see that. Cause she really confronted the fucking stepdad that molested her. That what today's show should have been about. But I did the video already. It's gonna go on the Patreon. Like I said, I'm scatterbrained because it's just we doing the interview on Tuesday. The question is, should I do it live? I am gonna do it live, but do I do it for everybody to see or just the patrons? I would want to do it just Patreon because I don't want a whole bunch of people in here to throw off my energy. Like if I look, oh shit, Rayo, I thought you was a moderator. But and y'all look out for Rayo the Rock. That is if that's who you want to go to for that, they laughing at you. Real words have never been spoken. Real words have never been spoken. But so yeah, we got the phone. So I talked to him. He said we definitely want to do it. We'll do a Zoom call. So we're doing a Zoom call on Tuesday for the interview. And so I'm gonna be doing the interview like right here, and I guess I'll have the camera like that. I guess I have the live camera right there, and we'll just do it like this. But I want y'all to see him too. So I guess I'll have to put the camera back here so y'all can see me and him on the screen, or right here. I don't know, but Antonius, holla at me in the holla at me on the Instagram, because I had somebody else. Oh, shout out to that boy. I'm sorry, I didn't see these. Shout out to that boy Joseph. Joseph sent Royal family coming through to show love. I appreciate that shit, Joseph. That love, my nigga. He said, fuck that $5 challenge. We doubling it. Brandon Hill said, ain't got much, big homes. Much love to you, bro. My nigga, listen. That shit, for motherfuckers like that shit mean more to me than, you know, a motherfucker that got $1 million in the bank, dog. For a motherfucker not to have, you know, a big ass budget and to still, you know, show love to the show, that shit mean a lot. It mean a lot because, like I said, y'all know where I come from. Y'all know where I come from. So I actually just had somebody before the show started. He sent me a message and said, I'm not gonna say the name, you know, obviously, but he said, I'm a subscribe. I'm just scratching back. I'm just scratching back. I'm a recovering crackhead, but all you give is knowledge and facts. I respect it, big dog. Just trying to get my affairs in order, listening to make a nigga wanna go get some money and not ever relapse. Like, see, shit like that shit like that, man. Like that's what a motherfucker can't never say. Um, Let me cause on this new phone I don't have the 3S's folder. So let me do it. A motherfucker don't. That you can't never say anything about this. We already know that Zach Payne, and you know what, Zach Payne. Since you said that, it kind of make me want to do another interview. If I'm gonna do the complex interview on Zoom, I might as well do the other interview on Zoom. You know what I'm saying? And Asiatic had already said that was the best thing for me to do. Anyway, by the way, we got a nation member who just, you know what I'm saying, got his business off the ground and he did it the right way. So what you want to do is go to Tri-State Rottweilers. You can call the number 251-231. You know, I can't see. God damn, that shit small, nigga. 8695-251-231-8695. And that's Tri-State Rottweilers. Shout out to that boy Asiatic. Getting that Rottweiler business off the ground. That's love, big home. That's love. That's what we want to see. Progression. So yeah. I feel like we can do a lot of little shit since we doing it like that. You know, since we doing the Zoom shit, let's go ahead and get all that shit out the way. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to wait until I could go up there to handle that little situation, but yeah, it might be time to handle that though. It might be time to handle that. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I've said this before, I wanted to go up there is because I didn't want to be no internet nigga and talk online about no shit. I want to talk in person. You know what I'm saying? About this shit, because I don't want nobody to say, that nigga, if he was there, he wouldn't have said that. I don't like that. I don't want that. But if we're gonna do it like this, we might as well do it like this. You know what I'm saying? So that's the case, man. So on Tuesday we will be doing a live at a certain time. Cincinnati in the building. Keep putting pressure on them. You know I gotta do that. That's B Dollar Hustle. I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate everybody that's showing love tonight, man. That's crazy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. Hey, for everybody who's posting the Cash App, just put $ Ayo Consaco. I think it'll be easier. Just put $ Ayo Consaco, because the people who have Cash App, that's all they have to put in there. You know what I'm saying? So just put $ Ayo Consaco. I think that's faster. You can post that PayPal link, but so they can get straight to the PayPal, because there's no easy way to get the PayPal. But Cash App, I think it'll be easier. Just putting see they already using it. Shout out to that boy Ricky. What was that? No show and no coffee tomorrow. All right, Ricky, I appreciate that love. I appreciate it. But so yeah, man, that what's going on, man. So like I said, we're not getting overexcited about it, but I'm not finna get on this bitch and flex and nigga, I'm just so goddamn gangster, nigga. When they hit me up, nigga, I was like, nigga, fuck that shit, nigga. I'm a gangster, fuck that, nigga. No, look, like, and me and Grump, we talked about this shit, like, and y'all be on the lookout for Young Grump. Make sure you go to his Instagram, Young Grump. He just talked about the Roy Jones and Mike Tyson. No. He talked about the Nate Robinson and Jake Paul fight, whatever like that. And he's getting his YouTube popping. So make sure you go fuck with him on YouTube. So that's the link to his YouTube channel. But we were talking and shit like that. He's also the dude that y'all got to thank for your timestamps. All those elaborate timestamps he get down to the minute. That's the dude right there. So make sure that you show him love. But we were talking about it, man, and it's like you just gotta be smart about it. You just gotta be smart about it, man. You just gotta, keep your head on the swivel. Me and Max talked about that shit. Me and Max was saying, obviously they gonna try to. I appreciate everybody who's showing love, man. Y'all, that y'all don't understand what that mean to me, man. I think that's another reason, to be honest with y'all. I think that's another reason why other platforms that may have more numbers gotta take us so serious, is because even though we are being squandered by YouTube, we're being halted. We know that we should have been at 200,000 subscribers by now. We know what's going on. Everything that we getting is real deal, word of fucking mouth. Like, we know that we don't get the notification we supposed to get. We know, we know all this good shit. But we still do these numbers that we do. And it's strictly off of y'all. We get fucking donations. Like, this show is solely ran off fucking donations. Solely ran off donations. Nigga can't tell me, like, motherfucker gaming channels and all this shit like that, they got different setups and all whatever, but this studio, everything that we have is solely off of AO Nation. We built this shit from the ground. So because we have this is why I can go into this complex interview, and as me and Max were talking about, like, they're gonna try to whitewash you. They may offer you $1 million or some shit like that just to shelf you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll offer you $1 million or whatever the fuck, just, and then they'll say, okay. And Max made sure he said it. Like, if any talk about the YouTube, we already know that shit is dead. It's dead. Ain't no controlling no YouTube. So if you want me to go on the show or whatever, like, you want to do the interview, and then you might want to have me as a guest on whatever everyday struggle, let's just say, or whatever the fuck you want me to do, whatever the fuck kind of show you want me to do. And you don't want me to get on that bitch and say, you don't want me to go how I go. You want me to wash my mouth and shit like that. You gonna have to edit the words out, because I'm gonna talk how I'm gonna talk, and you just edit it however you want to edit it. But I'm gonna talk how I talk, and it's not gonna be no motherfucking, okay, well, you signed the deal for 2 years, so we own your likeness for 2 years. Like, hell, you got life fucked up. You got life fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I slow grind this shit. You know what I'm saying? We already got the celebrities: Lil B, J Electronica, Chingy, Mace, obviously academics, and the other celebrities, whatever the fuck, that have not only shown love to the show but have donated. I'm not even going to disclose how much the motherfuckers have given to the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to UFC fighters, Bobby King Green. You know what I'm saying? And it's not for me to just start shouting everybody who fuck with the show, but it's obviously something here. And the people that come here, they come because the show has authenticity, something that no matter how many motherfuckers try to duplicate this shit, they can't. Because it's not real. You're doing it because you saw me do it. So it's not going to be authentic. So motherfuckers, fuck with this. We not over here trying to be nobody else. Like, it's really just get on this motherfucker and speak, you know what I'm saying, what it is. And motherfuckers can feel that. And that's why throughout all the other accolades that we have, we got motherfuckers talking about quitting crack, heroin, cocaine, Motherfuckers talking about how powerful the weed talk is because they struggling with their weed and shit like that. Come on, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? We not gonna act like we not doing our thing over here. And we not gonna let no motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, nobody come in here and say that we got the fast track for you only to downsize me. You say $1 million, I'm gonna ask what the fuck is going on. That's the word. All right, we can do $1 million, but I'm not gonna let you destroy me. You give me $1 million so that I you know what I'm saying, that so I won't have shit. No, we not doing that, my nigga. No, we ain't doing that. Not gonna let you give me $1 million so that I can never do my thing again. And you not finna put me in no situation to embarrass me either. I can guarantee y'all this, dog. Cause motherfuckers ask questions. One of the questions that were asked is, what about all these rappers that you've talked about? You've talked about a lot of rappers. Hey yo, if you go to Complex, niggas gonna know where you at. What if niggas come up that bitch? I can guarantee you this. I'm not going in no situation as no gangster on no tip. But I will not, niggas not finna, you know what I'm saying, go in my pockets and turn me upside down, nothing like that. The last thing I wanna do is do any kind of hand-to-hand combat. I'm not. The motherfuckers laugh at Nate Robinson. The fuck? Unless Nate Robinson was saying he gonna beat that white boy ass, then it shouldn't be no laughter. That white boy has been training for we don't know how goddamn long. You're not just finna go in the ring with somebody who's been taught and with his goddamn budget. Man, you not finna go in that bitch and play with him. That motherfucker, he know just little shit. Like he hit him like he wasn't even a, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just some normal shit. He just knew how to throw that bitch. And the nigga was out. Motherfuckers be sleeping on that fighting shit. Like, that shit is real fucking, that is the truest form of a fucking athlete. It is you against this fucking person. Like, it's two fucking machines. They're a different breed of people. It's a reason why they have to register their hands as dangerous weapons. Them fighting someone is the same as you taking a fucking gun and slapping somebody in the head with that bitch. Come on, man. So, but I can guarantee, hey man, I don't want no problem, and I try to go my way, but I'm not gonna be assaulted and accosted. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? I could, y'all not gonna find out nothing about me. Like, yeah, damn, no, I don't want no trouble. You can say all the words you want to say. I'm going my way, but I'm not gonna be accosted. I'm not gonna be. You're not gonna. No, we're not gonna do all that. So. Because everything I say is real talk. I'm not bringing nothing to the table that ain't real. Not bringing no, you know what I'm saying, opinions to the table. You goddamn right. I said the baby was not who the fuck he said he was. That was proven to be a motherfucking fact. It's not no hating. And I've told motherfucker, I don't give a fuck about whatever the baby got going on. I didn't have nothing against this goddamn boy. I was just telling motherfucker, this is what a fake rapper looks like. This is what you have to do. It's not just him. I've pointed out many motherfuckers who are not who the fuck they say they are. You ain't that. You're not that fucking, you're not a gangster. You're not a murderous fucking killer. You don't want to do that shit. I am able to say I don't want to harm anyone. And I can still do numbers. A rapper can't say that. Look how they're doing NLE Chopper. That's a whole nother situation. But yeah, so, you know, tonight, man, I just wanted to, you know, just let y'all know what was going on and let it be known, man. You know, I didn't know if I wanted to tell everybody because it's crazy. You really have to be careful about telling people about your next move, you don't even want to tell motherfucker about the next move until a move has already been made, because of the fact that, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers will try to trip it up and all kind of shit. But at this point, like I said, I wanted to bring it to y'all and let y'all know what was going on, and how we gonna be rocking. Like I said, I have not decided on whether or not we're gonna be going live as a channel or just as the AO Nation membership, the Patreon members, just quite yet, because that will be the, like, you know, I gotta be focused. I want to be focused because I want to be able to hear what's going on. Like, so this is like, okay, if we had a Vlad interview, Vlad hit us up, say we want AO from AO Nation to come and do an interview and shit like that. Like, I would really have to think on that. Like, that's not something, obviously you can't do that shit at the house, but you gotta prepare for that shit, man. So I've been hollering at motherfuckers. Me and Red Moody finna talk after this about, you know, just brushing up on, you know, the situation and making sure that I don't go too far and shit, because you really don't know what these motherfuckers really want, and what they trying to get done. You gotta be careful, man. This is a real slimy and grimy game, and we know how these motherfuckers move. They're not hollering at you because they're just good people and they want to give motherfuckers a chance. No, they're hollering at you because they want you to help them do something. They feel like you have an audience that, you know, supports. They see your interaction every time you post something. People are there and all that good shit like that. You're a credible source. We need to get you here. It's not to say that they may not try to, you know, put a nigga in a spot to get a motherfucker a bigger sentence or some shit like that. But that's not what I'm going in about. What my video was about was that his mother was a fucking nab, which she is, and some other little details about her, and you know, and I'm gonna stick on that. I'm gonna stick right on that. You know what I'm saying? Which, and we're gonna watch over the video and show that this is what nabs do, because the overall mission. And shout out to everybody who donate. I'm just in the zone, because, like I said, this is a, y'all know how we rocking. Y'all know, like, this how we gonna do this shit forever and ever. We gonna, whenever some come up on the table, I'ma holler at my people first, and then, you know, I bring it to, you know, the YouTube if I feel like it's necessary. But the Patreon, obviously, if you're a general, you always gonna know what's going on. But if you're on the Patreon, mostly you gonna know what's going on. Every little situation we get that's on the table, because I like to hear, because obviously I value y'all's opinion. When I bring to YouTube, it's just to tell you what's going on. But man, ain't no telling, you know, what happens from here. But you do have to be careful, and you do have to be cautious when dealing with these people. And I'm going to do so. I'm going to definitely do so. You know, when I started the Me Too movement, I made the Me Too movement to combat the tyrant that was the Me Too movement. The racist tyrant that was the Me Too movement. What I'm trying to figure out is whether or not I want to bring that shit back up in this interview. And then I want to see how throwed off am I going to be if they cut that shit out. He told me on the phone, you know, every part won't be used. You know how the shit be, whatever like that. That's when I knew I was gonna go live. I knew I was gonna go live at that moment because it's like, okay, who told me that? Who was that said that? Cut your words up. Somebody. It was either Grump or Max. Cut your words up and make you say something totally different. And I'll be honest, that's why I made the general tier on the fucking Patreon so that I can get different viewpoints. Because when you in this driver's seat, when you are behind the center, when you under the center, like it's easy to be a Monday fucking what is that? Monday, what is it? What is it called? Monday, what do you call it? Monday quarterback. Patreon.com. Patreon.com. Search Ayo Consaco. Monday morning QB. It's easy to be that. But when you in this fucking, when you on the field and these fucking linebackers and lit your ass up, then blindsided you and shit like that, like it's different shit that goes into it. So it's good, and I understand that, and that's why I will talk to multiple people. It's not to say that I'm gonna do everything that everybody says, but I want to just get different viewpoints, different vantage points, because it may be a situation where I may let my guard down just a little bit too much when dealing with these people. I'm not impervious to, you know, manipulation tactics. You know what I'm saying? I'm good at, you know, seeing it and shit like that, but there are tricks that maybe I don't know. Like, I've been a street nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, gangster. So when we start getting into these fucking boardrooms and shit like that, and motherfuckers start talking about the paperwork and moving papers around and shit like that, and this word and that word, shit can throw you off. And just the games that these people play. Dog, the reason why we get so railroaded when we go in, when we get locked up for these crimes, is because we don't know the law. It was Body, shout out to Big Body. It was Body that said, if you got little niggas up under you, you should make them niggas watch the first 48, watch cops. You know, you should damn near put them motherfuckers through criminal justice classes. You know what I'm saying? So they know the fucking law. If you gonna be a criminal, you should know the goddamn law. Shout out to that boy Malik Kweli. Let's get some of these things out the way. Malik Kweli, you didn't get this far by not being smart. I'm riding with you no matter what you do, bro. Shout out to Brim too, Big Dog, and God bless you, fam. Your fam. Love, love. I appreciate that shit, Malik. That's love, my nigga. Let's get this. Shout out to that boy, Brandon P. Brandon P said, showing love to your progress. Appreciate that shit, my nigga. Appreciate it, dog. Gary Aaron said for support. Dog, we need it. I appreciate that shit, Gary. Jamal Cooper says keep the content raw and uncut for the culture. Jamal, listen, that's such a big deal, and I've been told that for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't change what you do, because I guess motherfuckers have seen people become soft. The more, you know, the industry accepts them, and that's why I would rather, you know what I'm saying, I gotta make sure that I handle this shit the right way, because I'm not the nigga that needs to be friends with rappers. I don't need to be friends with rappers, because if I'm trying to get change in this industry that we call the rap game, if I'm trying to get change in this industry that we call the rap game, I can't I can't be soft on any artist. On any artist. A lot of niggas is trying to call me out. A lot of niggas trying to call me out for why haven't I done the honeycomb episode yet? Like my nigga, I'm doing are you on my Instagram? The fuck? Like I got a million things on the plate. Like this Home of Legends documentary has a fucking due date. You know what I'm saying? Like this is my first documentary. I'm trying to do that shit, to the best of my abilities. Not to mention, like just go to the Instagram. Like I can't allow. I have to get in these girls' heads. I have to be in their heads. I have to be. And they're not gonna allow you to be on no fucking phone. I'm not gonna allow myself to be on no phone around them, because every day they're learning, and I need to change a couple things that's in their minds. But you're getting so much, like I said, that's why you go to the Patreon. The Patreon will ensure that you don't have any shortage on new videos. You know what I'm saying? Like you get the videos before I even edit them bitches. That Mo 3 video been out, like even the shit, like I said, this shit, like if you on the Patreon, and for the motherfuckers in the back, it's go to patreon.com. Patreon.com. If a motherfucker kept saying a word, I don't even know what a Patreon is. What I would do is I would go to Google Patreon and see like what the fuck is that, and then all right, so the dude I watch all the time is named Kenny Lou. Shout out to Kenny Lou, RP. So Patreon is like kind of like YouTube. Let me try to type in Kenny Lou. Oh, he got a page on here. Oh, that's what he mean. I wouldn't just keep asking, man. I wouldn't do that. Like I would go to it. Like you keep it's not like be resourceful. Like we grown as fuck. Like you being a certain age doesn't mean that you dumb. Like it means that you smarter. You're more resourceful than a younger person. So you hear somebody say Patreon, before you even ask a question, I'm gonna look up Patreon. I'm gonna look up AO Consaco Patreon. You can type that in. AO Consaco Patreon. Come on, y'all. Let's be resourceful, man. But back to what we saying. Shout out to that boy Michael Jackson. Y'all already knew y'all gonna hear his voice. Shout out to that boy Michael Jackson. He ain't gonna miss a beat, man. Smash Johnson, he said, being a real motherfucker, Albany, Georgia, got beats, big home. I got beats. Okay, that boy Smash Johnson said he got them beats on deck. Holla at me behind the scene. We'll try to work something out and get you out there a little bit, big home. Once again, and Michael Jackson showed love through the PayPal. Everybody else came through Cash App. I appreciate that, y'all. But that's what we got going on. I ain't want to take up too much of y'all time with that right there, because y'all know we got to talk about this Pookie Lope situation. I actually want to show y'all this girl, since we got, oh man, y'all going too hard, man. Let me see. Let's see who that Trouble Soul come through stupid. He ain't say nothing. He just handle business. I appreciate that, Trouble Soul. Man, y'all going hard. I appreciate that shit, dog. I appreciate that love, man. I just been working, man. I just been working so long, and to be at a spot where you provide something to people to where they feel it's valuable, man. That shit just, I don't think I ever get used to that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even think it was just me who didn't I don't think it was just me who didn't believe I would ever get to this point. I think it was at one point it didn't matter, I guess. It stopped mattering. Every day, every day what mattered was getting some more pills. And then after I get the pills, then you start trying to get some more pills. Once you get some more pills, then it's like, all right, let me, you know what I'm saying, start talking to bitches now. I guess you always on the prowl for hoes, but it was just a life going nowhere, and that's why all through this message, what I try to give is liberation from that drug shit, man. Like, cause that is what fucked my life up. It wasn't a year after I started popping pills, I went to jail for the first time. What I can say at least 5 years. I know I paid at least 5 years, and I'm gonna say at least five because I don't want to exaggerate nothing. I paid at least 5 years of my life to that drug shit, and the time wasn't even really the debt. The debt was the self-respect, the self-respect and the pride that I lost for myself, to where I think back on that shit now, and I got past being mad to where now it's like that wasn't me. There's no way that was me because I would never do that. I would never do that. I would never ride around with I would never walk up to a stranger with a gas can and ask them could they spare some gas. I would never do that. Before I had any resources, before I had any money, it wouldn't matter if I didn't have any gas, I just wouldn't go anywhere. I just wouldn't go anywhere. But that dope had me to where ain't no question about trying to give me some gas or some shit like that. And our $12 pills, went up to $6. And it was a blessing if you got them for $6. So I'm gonna get 2 pills, but the gas tank on E, I barely made it to this fucking spot. So that means I'm gonna be at the nearest gas station after I get the pills from this spot. Hopefully I'll be able to get the fuck out this spot. I'll be at the nearest fucking gas station with a gas can, hoping that somebody in a truck pulls up where I can ask them for a little bit of gas. And that was it. That was I always had a bitch though, and that's like I said, niggas wonder where the nothing ass bitch, idea come from. Always had a bitch. Always had bitches. And I didn't stop with the bitches until the end. When it was coming to the end, where the after that acid shit. After that shit, like I said, that acid was the worst thing that happened to me, but the best thing, because after that, nothing was the same. Everything got fucked. That's when all the spiritual shit started happening. The exorcist throw up, the dreaming while awake. Told y'all about I had a dream that I had had a card, I guess a credit, just a card. I don't even think this was a fucking debit card or nothing. I think it was a fucking some bullshit gift card that don't work or whatever the fuck. It was just the nearest card to me or whatever. I dreamed that I had a card that had $1 million on it. So I woke up and told the girl that she was getting dressed for work. And I told her, you don't gotta go to work. I got $1 million on this card. And she just looked at me and just kept on moving. I'm like, no, you don't gotta go to work. It's all good. And I guess she was just waiting on me to move out the way. Cause I guess she thought I was joking or some shit like that. And that was no, I wasn't on no drugs or nothing. That was normal. That was normal. I wasn't even under the influence. So that's how I knew that the acid, I guess I didn't even think of the acid at that point. I didn't think of the acid until the night that I hallucinated that there was a dude in the trunk with a rifle to my back. So I drove back and forth on the bridge until 4 in the morning. And after that, I drove myself to the hospital and told them I had a problem. And that was the beginning of my life. When I went to that hospital, that's when they helped me. But it wasn't until then I realized that something got fucked up in that whole acid situation. Something wasn't right. And there was other shit that happened in that house, like spiritual shit. And it was a whole bunch. I'm gonna have to tell that story on the Patreon. It was a lot of shit with that. And I don't really visit that too heavy, because that is the confirmation of a spiritual realm. I remember we went to her mother's grave. Of course, I was just using this girl for a call in her house, apartment. And she was straight, light skin, you know what I'm saying? Like, straight. She wasn't fat, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, but, we went to her mother's grave, and, we got to the gravestone. And I told her I wanted to stay in the car. I wanted to stay in the car. I think it was her mother's birthday or something like that. I wanted to stay in the car. And she was like, "No, come on. I want you to come." And I guess they didn't have gravestones there. They just had like plots in the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was flat. Like it's flat. Like it's level with the ground. Like, so this the gravestone and this the grass. You know what I'm saying? So I think I was stepping on graves and shit like that, or I didn't know where the grave started or end or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to step on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess I was being superstitious, but we got to her mother's plot, and she started talking, and she said, "This is Aaron. I wanted you to meet him," and and from that point, that's when that shit kicked the fuck up. That's when that shit, and I felt like I had pulled. So I physically felt like I pulled something from that graveyard with me. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know what that was. It could have easily been, a mother trying to get somebody who didn't mean her daughter no good away from her. But from that point forward, nothing. It was So I always attribute it to the acid, but when I start backtracking and thinking, it's like I don't know, because there was a period where in between that acid and getting with going over here to Knollwood, where shit wasn't even, and I stayed with that girl after that acid situation. I stayed with her for a while and then went over to Knollwood. So I don't know about that acid shit, but that's all that I can use to logically explain all of that shit that happened in that house. Like it's a lot. Like it's a lot. But it got me right though. It got me right. Either way. But that's why I have this I'm with that karma shit now. Like karma is big. Ain't no doing nobody wrong. Ain't no doing no negative acts. I've had people do things to me that were mean, even evil since that time, and I won't respond. I won't respond to it. I won't do anything. Like I'll say, "Fuck you, bitch," or "Fuck you," and you know what I'm saying, whatever. And in the moment, but I'm not gonna actively do anything negative to you. I'm not gonna. You know what we can do? Like I told y'all, I had that dude from Memphis who that girl had put that rape case on him, and he had to go through all that, and he had to go to jail and all that shit like that, and then the bitch, he got found out she was lying, and he got adjudicated, and then he put a civil case on her, and he won the civil suit, but he still wasn't whole. He said, man, I know how to, do some hacking shit, and I can, put out this sex tape we got on her page and shit like that. I'm like, man, you won. I just go ahead and move forward. If the people in the city if they don't want to fuck with you, after you done won all this shit like this, they wasn't for you in the first place. Fuck them folks. Because if you do something negative, if you put some negative energy out there, you have to get that back. There's no other way around it. That negative energy has to come back to you. You put that out there, it has to come back. And that's another reason why I feel like maybe, good shit will happen, kind of happens to me, is because I don't put nothing negative out there, and I do good shit to bad people at times. And I will look the other way. My brother feel like, I do too much at times for certain. It's not no dude, you know what I'm saying? They'd be like, a girl or some shit like that. And I won't go too deep in that either. But I won't do no negative shit, because there's definitely a debt to be paid. Definitely a debt to be paid. So, and like I tell y'all, the best thing I can give y'all is stop doing dirt right now. Selling dope is dirt. Anything that you know is wrong, stop participating in it. And I had 2 years of negative energy to pay back to the universe. So bad shit happened to me for 2 years. You would get bad thing after bad thing after bad thing. But then after that, you know what I'm saying, that shit was lifted, and then good shit started to happen. But that was 2 years of bad shit happening. And with that bad shit happening, you will want to, after going through 3 months of bad shit happening, trying to get your license, and they say, no, you can't do it because you got a warrant. Taking care of the warrant, then going back, and they say, no, you can't get it because you owe this over here in a whole nother county or some shit like that. Find out somebody done stole your identity. You ain't got your social security card. Just a whole bunch of shit will happen, and it'll make, man, fuck this shit. I don't need none of this shit in the street. Let me just go back to what I know. But then you're just gonna go back, and it's like, charging more, money to a card. You're not getting out of debt by charging more money. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? But all that shit got to be paid back. So I would tell you to stop with that shit right now and save yourself some pain. Or continue to do what you've been doing, and you're gonna continue to get the same results. That's just what it is. If you keep doing what you've been doing, if I would have kept on popping pills, I would have still been in Mobile right now, riding around at the gas station. You know what I'm saying? Probably just getting out of Metro, about to go back to Metro. If you don't change nothing, nothing's gonna change. I've told y'all about this shit. I'm tired of grown people that say they want their life to change but don't want to change their life. You're too old for that. That's kid shit. You know how to add, multiply, and divide. Like, you know that shit don't work. Shout out to that boy Ranville King, always coming through showing love. Ranville King said, congratulations, big home. Well, I appreciate that, my nigga. I appreciate that. That nigga always coming through, man. I appreciate that shit. So yeah, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Let's go ahead and I want y'all to hear Pookie Loke. I want y'all to hear what up, Caesar? I see you, my nigga. Y'all want to hear the Pookie Loke shit first, or y'all want to do? Let's do Pookie Loke. Let's do Pookie Loke. All right, this is Pookie Loke. Nate Goods. He said, I'm committed to joining and doing my part. Let's do it, my nigga. We working over here, man. We grinding. We grinding. As we get ready for that Pookie Loke to play, for everybody who just walked in, this is Bag Rich School Wop, my way. Go find that shit on YouTube right now. Well, you know that nigga bad really did it. Some say the gas was too slow, but not for me. All right, let's get to it.
Hey man, this your boy Lil Pookie, man. Just did my interview with Future TV, man. Check in, follow me, follow him. Hey man, this shit finna go digital, nigga. We going up.
Okay, man, we live with it right now, man. We live with it, man. Let the streets know who we got on Future's TV right now.
Man, we got your boy Lil Pookie checking in. Got my boy Mall over there. Got my boy Squid up, 912 Gangsters.net, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing you all over the blogs for the last week. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing you on Double XL. I've seen you on Complex, like the bigger blogs. I've seen you on YouTube, niggas covering you. You know what I'm saying? You're all over the place right now, man. How you feel about all this stuff right now that's going on?
Yeah, basically, I feel the way I feel. Can't nobody stop the way I feel. There's a lot of people in my city ain't behind how I feel.
So we're going to take it back before we get into, you know, all the stuff that, you know what I'm saying, we're going viral for right now. Where you originally from, man?
From folks that I made, Real County, Real Georgia.
Yeah. That's Macon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So coming up in Macon, you know what I'm saying, like how would you describe Macon for you though?
It's a small city. We ain't got much going on.
So, I mean, it's no secret right now, it's no secret. You the son of Pookie Low.
For sure.
For sure. So what was it like, you know what I'm saying, being his son coming up, you know what I'm saying, Macon?
Well, really, you know what I'm saying? I can only tell you my insight besides what other people can tell you. Like, he didn't play that with me coming up and gang bang. I used to watch him get dressed in the morning, put his stuff on and all that. I tried to do it. He didn't play that with me. He wanted me to stay in school. Everybody just seen the gangster figure of him, but they didn't see him being the real father that he was. When he died, that's when I was like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I'm finna get in the street.
Yeah.
He was on to me. He didn't play that with me.
Word. So that's what's up though, because I see a lot of people out here, you know what I'm saying, they be glorifying, like, they be trying to make the little kids do gangbang and shit, or, you know what I'm saying, I see like little kids rapping about GK and people be behind it, like 10-year-olds doing that shit. So for Pookie Loc to really, you know, not put that on you, that shows a lot, you know what I'm saying, what type of man he was. So like, how old was you when he died?
I was 13 years old.
13. How did that situation, you know what I'm saying, change your life?
It really just sent me into a depressed mind state, you feel me? Because I was 13 at the time, once again, like, I came home from school, you know what I'm saying, seeing my mother sitting on the porch, she crying, and when I walked up to her, I'm like, what's wrong? She hugged me, she was like, your dad gone, like, what you mean gone? And after that, you know what I'm saying, everything just went left.
Everything went left. So, I mean, after that, you know, going forward and shit, you know what I'm saying, was you, like, what was you doing? Like, you just started, you got off track after that?
Yeah, I got off track, you feel me? I was playing basketball in school, all that, but once he died, you know what I'm saying, I gave all that up, you feel me? I wanted to be him, which I can't be him, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, I'm feeling like, hey, he gone now. Don't get me wrong, it's like, nothing is better than the father's love and discipline.
Facts.
You always had your mother, but guess what? Your dad gonna always show more love.
Yeah. So what?
All right, can everybody hear? This is Pookie Loc's son. I'm sorry. Shout out to Zach Payne. Zach Payne said, Nab Destroyer. All right. This is Pookie Loc's son. This is the dude that Gucci killed. This is his son. Is my shit blurry like that? No, it ain't blurry. Okay, this is Pookie Loke's son. The dude that Gucci killed, this is his son. All right. Now, I felt like this was important because a lot of people were saying Jeezy did not get punked out. There was nothing wrong with what Jeezy did. That was his evolution and all that good shit like that. First of all, if they were doing this on some we squashing the beef shit, these songs would have never been played. This wasn't a fucking situation where, oh, we did putting the gun down, yes, but Atlanta. No. Gucci did that when he saw you weren't finna do shit. Gucci came down on bullshit. And I guess some people just aren't believing it. Oh, what Jeezy did. Whatever the fuck. Now here you have Pookie Loke's son. After Gucci got on stage, we smoking on that Pookie Loke pack and all that good shit like that. And send another one, we gonna bury him. That was a fucking direct diss to fucking Jeezy. Didn't the nigga say something about look at my clothes and look at my opponent's clothes? Like, what the fuck? This wasn't no love situation. You don't say that shit to somebody that tried to fucking kill you and it's all love. No. So, here's Pookie Loke's son. He's telling you about Pookie Loke, and everybody has this fucking story. There's an artist named Young, what is it? Lil Yays or something like that. Yays, Lil Yays or some shit like that. And he got killed and they said reports are saying that, oh, he may have been saying, portraying himself one way on his records, but in real life, he was the nicest guy. He would give you the shirt off his back. Okay. So, do you think that some people won't say the same thing about fucking Ted Bundy? He may have been that way to those women, but at the house, he was the most caring and loving man. A serial killer's family. A lot of times, y'all don't watch fucking Criminal Minds and shit like that. A lot of these fucking serial killers and these motherfuckers that are killing these kids and shit like that got a whole fucking family. Y'all didn't watch To Catch a Predator. Motherfuckers got a whole family at home. One of the motherfuckers killed themselves. They was a fucking attorney general going to a little kid house. So I don't give a fuck about he was just the nicest person. No. He was talking about killing niggas. He was talking about dead niggas. All this shit he was talking about. That's what got him killed. You know, I was going to say something earlier on the Facebook. I might still write it. I said, if I was beefing with a nigga, I would want him to become a rapper. Because at that point, not only would the police have to try to find out who the fuck killed him, because you would have multiple motherfuckers, because beef and conflict come with this rap shit, but he would have to be in places and telegraph where the fuck he's gonna be. This rap shit goes all the way against everything that a gangster should be fucking doing. A gangster's supposed to move in silence. A rapper cannot move in silence. You just can't. Not to be successful. And you're trying to be successful, so you're not going to move in silence. The easiest thing you'll do as a shooter is kill a rapper. Triple Beans out of New Jersey. He was another one that was buying views, but he just got shot down in broad daylight yesterday. Broad daylight. Them boy ran down on him so fucking smooth. Do I need to show that? I'll do it later. But if I can remember. But this rap game, as it stands today, I'll say it again, is a fucking trap. You have to be this, but you have to be that while being here. These two don't go together. They don't go together. You have to prove how much of a gangster you are. But by proving how much of a gangster you are, you're making yourself an easy target for the niggas and the police. Can't have security because then you a pussy. As much as the fans will say, "Ah, man, all that money, you should have security," and all this shit like that. A rapper can always come in a rapper saying, "You a pussy, you nigga, you roll with security, nigga, you roll with police, fuck nigga." Stop all that gangster talk. Anything other than making yourself an easy target for the niggas who want to murder you is pussy. It's a fucking trap. We're going to talk about them artists on the rap trap, and we will be talking about Honeycomb on Stupid Rappers coming up this week. Let's finish this Pookie Loke thing. But as you heard, at the house, he was telling me not to be a gangster and all that right there. Let's go more.
You the only child, bro? You got other siblings? I'm the only son. I got sisters. You know, Pookie Loke, he was real cool with Young Jeezy. Like, how did that relationship come about? Do you know? Or yeah, it's like,
man, fuck that, man. That nigga Young Grump just came through on the Cash App, man. Young Grump said, Young Grump said, "I'm proud of you, brother. I'm proud of you, brother." Grump, come on, my nigga. You know what it is, man. While y'all bullshit, I might goddamn me, Grump, and Max. Nigga, shit, that might be the goddamn team. You know what I'm saying? I have Kayla, Erica, and Katrina. They'll be the goddamn, you know what I'm saying? The consultants and all that good shit like that. And then me, Big Dog Max, and Young Grump. You know what I'm saying? That'll be the fucking dream team, man. We'll go crazy. We'll go fucking crazy, man. My nigga Grump came through stupid, man. Shout out that nigga Grump. Shout out to Grump, man. I appreciate that, Grump. Real talk, my nigga. I appreciate it.
you know, like, Local Lifestyle was a group based out of Macon. And you know what I'm saying? They were hot at the time in Macon. And they got discovered by him. You feel me? He was hot at the time. Jeezy was hot at the time. So I guess he discovered them.
Oh, see, that was a rapper.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Dang, so people didn't even know that.
Can everybody hear? Can everybody hear? He's saying that Jeezy discovered his dad's group. Can everybody hear? Okay, all right, y'all listen.
Yeah, people probably just on the outside looking in. Like, you know?
On the outside looking in. Yeah, he most definitely was a rapper. Everybody looking at the gangster figure and what happened with him. That ain't him. You feel me? He was really trying to make a way for me because you feel me? He seen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that. I'm sorry.
Man, so people didn't even know that.
Listen.
Probably just on the outside looking in. Like, you know?
On the outside looking in. Yeah, he most definitely was a rapper. Everybody looking at the gangster figure and what happened with him. That ain't him. You feel me? He was really trying to make a way for me because you feel me? He seen the situation we had going on. He wanted to make a better way, but the day before he died, I hugged him. And that was the last time I seen him.
Listen to what he just said. Listen to what he said.
And you know what I'm saying? They were hot at the time in Macon. And they got discovered by him. You feel me? He was hot at the time. Jeezy was hot at the time. So I guess he discovered them.
Oh, see, that was a rapper.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Dang, so people didn't even know that. People probably just on the outside looking in, like, you
On the
know.
outside looking in.
Yeah.
He most definitely was a rapper. Everybody looking at the gangster figure and what happened with him. That ain't him. You hear me?
Everybody looking at the gangster and everything and what happened with him. He's trying not to say his dad got murdered trying to rob somebody. But that's what happened. That wasn't him. You understand? If we use that logic, then we have to say, let me show y'all something. If we use that logic, then we have to say that, where is it at? We have to say that that wasn't him. If we're gonna say that about a motherfucker, if your actions don't determine who you are, then that wasn't him. Turn it down a little. Okay, I got it. I'm turning it down. Now, that might have been a little harsh example, but because he showed who he was after. But what we know is that Pookie Loc, that wasn't the first motherfucker he robbed, and he talked about it in his songs. So how is he different than George Zimmerman? George Zimmerman racially killed somebody, and then now I gotta get a sound check, and then fucking bragged about it. When a nigga a rapper, does he not brag about it? You think if they would have been successful in robbing Gucci, they'd been like, oh no, bro, I did it for my cheering. Hell no. Nigga would have bragged and told everybody that nigga ain't what he say he is and all that shit like that. You would have destroyed his fucking career. I'm not with that now. I'm not with that. Not when you went to do something to somebody. Who's the motherfucking dude? Who's the motherfucking dude who in Milwaukee? The fucking dude who was eating people. Who was the dude who was eating people? Oh, very good point. Crook from the Brook. A lot of role playing in the culture, not enough true to self. That's real. Jeffrey Dahmer. Shout out to that boy Billy Ocean. Jeffrey Dahmer. The fuck? Them motherfuckers go to prison and get married to bitches on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? All of them motherfuckers, all of them fucking famous murderers get married behind the wall because of the size of their case. Remind me of a fucking documentary I watched. Wayne, I have to remember. That was a picture of George Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin, and you see him smiling, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. So proud of it. He's holding up that picture the same way a robber holds up a rapper's chain. You're proud that you did that you harmed this person. So no, we not, because it went the other way, we not, oh man, this fuck. No, because you wouldn't have did that. That's not who he was. Who was he? At no fucking point, I changed my life. But at that time, I wasn't confused who the fuck I was. I've told, me and Ant talked about this. I told Ant, like, I got on that goddamn dope. I mixed them pills Percocet, Xanax, and Molly. And I'm walking around and I felt so fucking good. I told y'all this before. I felt so fucking good. I said, I can die right now. My nigga, everything is all good. Everything is all good. Nigga, I can die right now and it wouldn't mean nothing. Nigga, I feel so good that I'd be straight after I die. I'd be good. Couldn't nothing fuck me up right now. And that's all that the industry is capturing people in their psychotic highs. You're so high, you psychotic, retarded. You know what I'm saying? You one level away from rolling around in the street butt naked. You know what I'm saying? You gonna say anything. You know, you don't mean that shit. Like you just finna swing down and hit a nigga with an AR. Like I said, get these rappers sober and put them in the studio and see what the fuck they say. Get a rapper sober and take him on stage and see what the fuck happened. They just high. And it's in the label's best interest to keep them high. If you want an entertaining artist that can possibly get killed or go to prison for doing some stupid shit at any moment, you better keep them under the fucking influence. Because as soon as that black man wake up, he coming for your ass. NLE Chopper, me, Malcolm X, and a host of others. You take us away from that bullshit. God damn, nigga. Hurricane out that bitch. Take us out that bullshit. Take us out that fucking wonderland. And we on a whole different speed and we start looking at the system for what it is. But we not gonna play no fucking games. I was exactly what I was. I was a drug addict. And the only reason I was a gangster was because I stood on everything. It was never a time that I sobered up and said, oh, okay, this ain't what I'm about. Hey man, I'll tell you everything. No. This is really who I am. I'm not faking this. This is really who I am. I'm taking this shit all the way to the door. It is what it is. 2 years on papers or 20 years up the road. This is what it is. I'm out here. Snitching never came across my desk. It never was in a possibility of even doing. I can go in the cell and cry about my time, which I never did. I don't know why, but you know what I'm saying? I could cry about it. Or just, fuck. I never cried. I'm thinking about it now, like all that shit I did and all like those extreme fears that I was in. I never cried. It never made me cry. I cried in the army. But I didn't cry in jail. That's something that might need to be explored. But yeah, you are who the fuck you are. If I would have died during that time, a motherfucker, he had a good heart. They would have to say he had a good heart. He just went down the wrong path. Say that he had a good heart about him. Don't say that's not who he was. Yes, the fuck that was who he was. Don't do that, my nigga.
He's really trying to make a way for me because
can y'all hear?
He seen the situation we had going on. He wanted to make a better way, but the day before he died, I hugged him. And that was the last time I seen him.
So the last time?
Last time.
Yeah. So, I mean, going forward, like in school and stuff like that, do people know you?
Shout out to that boy Steven Jordan. Boy says, stay you. Keep pumping that real shit. Carolina in the building. Steven, I ain't seen you in here before, my nigga. That's love. I appreciate that. Welcome, my nigga.
Who you outside with, they ain't really know.
Yeah. They knew me. They knew who I was.
Yeah.
And like that came with a lot of animosity from other people, you feel me? The fights and all,
Yeah.
shootout, all type of stuff.
Yeah. Why do you think Pookie Loc was so respected, man?
Cool guy. If they would have known him, how a lot of other people know him, you see, it went so viral in the city when he died. Like the whole city fucked with him because they loved his vibe. They loved his vibe. They loved it.
Most definitely. Now, you know what I'm saying, we don't go into it because, you know, this is what the people want to know about. The versus battle. When you seen that, even before Gucci.
Shout out to that boy Jeffrey Deal.
How did you feel about them two linking up and doing the versus battle against each other?
One more time. Shout
Seen that even before he even.
Shout out that boy Jeffrey Deal. That's love, my nigga.
Even before Gucci even said what he said, how did you feel about them two linking up and doing the versus battle against each other?
Listen, both of them grown men, and to be honest, I didn't watch the verses. I heard it. I was sitting outside. You feel me? Like once I heard everybody screaming and running towards me, once I was outside, I already knew something shady had happened. You feel me? I didn't speak on it or nothing. I never watched it.
Yeah. So people just came at you on that joint.
Dog, every time a motherfucker, you can tell when a motherfucker ain't never had no attention. Oh, bro, to be honest, bro, see, I wasn't even on social media, bro. I didn't even see the shit happen, because, you know, I don't even be on all that TV shit, my nigga. Nah, I'm on that TV shit. I ain't even watch this shit, bro. I ain't even wonder whether or not this nigga was finna diss my daddy. I wasn't even wondering what Jeezy was gonna do. I wasn't even wondering why Jeezy was on stage with this nigga that killed my daddy. Stop that shit, nigga. Why niggas be trying to be so fucking cool, nigga? Yes, you was glued to the TV. Stop. Niggas always trying to be cool.
Right. Even before the versus battle, you know what I'm saying, he put out the truth. Gucci Mane put out the truth record. When you initially first heard that, you know what I'm saying, what was you, like, how was you feeling when you first heard that, you know what I'm saying, the one of the parts that he had in that song?
I mean, for him to call me a bastard, I mean, how else can I feel? I was upset, but there's nothing I can do about it. He established and I.
Yeah, most definitely. Now it was, you know, I was watching this documentary. We're gonna get back to the versus battle, but I was watching this documentary, and they made it look like Gucci was just like a straight killer. Like they said that he took, you know what I'm saying, Pookie Loc to the playground after the situation and buried him. That's what I said in the documentary. Can you clear up those rumors?
I can't clear it up. I mean, I really ain't got no comment on this situation, but the part about him burying him, that ain't true.
Yeah.
I really ain't got no comment on the situation. But, part about him buried, then, come on, my nigga. But, you know, let me talk to you, Futures. For the nigga who did this interview. For all of you fucking shock jock ass, bottom feeder ass, I am the white man ass niggas who run to these niggas because they're hot in the media. Let's get this correct. The way that you're asking questions, you're making them comfortable towards Pookie Loc. But all you want is the interview. That's all you want. Man, I heard a story, man, where documentary said they took him to the, fucking Gucci Mane took your dead father to the park and he buried him with a shovel on top of him, and it was raining and lightning was striking as he was holding the shovel, and the camera panned from the grave to Gucci, and he was throwing dirt on top of your dad. Oh man, could you clear that up? Nobody said that. That's like saying, that's like going to one of these, what the fuck is that retarded dude name on the internet? That retarded, the fake academics nigga. Damn, we just said that motherfucker. What is that fucking dude name? Wallow the Great. Wallow the fucking Great. That's fucking retarded motherfucker. It's like going, oh man, I saw a fucking, some fucking show on, I saw some show that was saying that Little Baby was, like it was fucking, he killed King Von and King Von's brother, and then he came and killed Little Durk. So, yeah, could you clear that up for us, Little Durk? Are you dead? What the fuck? What the fuck? But that's the shit that you niggas do. That's what y'all do. If you don't have an audience, unless you go to the nearest hottest person, you're never gonna interview Pookie Loc again. And this is how you motherfuckers getting shit, because you will make a temporary fucking relationship with him in order to get this story out, but then he's gonna want favors. You can tell that Pookie Loc's son is fucking retarded. There's no two ways about it. This is a retarded, and it was a video of him and his fucking manager, and his manager was saying, "Oh, y'all just keep on talking." Dog, if I can find that fucking video, y'all finna see this shit. Fuck this shit. Y'all finna see this shit, dog. This retarded motherfucker, dog. Y'all finna see this shit. Y'all finna watch this. Damn. They in a car, and the retarded ass manager is saying, "Oh, every time y'all did keep on saying Pookie Loc name, we finna get paid. The paperwork already in order. The paperwork already ready. We already got the paperwork ready. We finna get paid." Look at it, here it is. I told y'all that I was finna find that shit. Look at this shit.
Or get in contact with him, you feel me? And he gonna tell me, y'all need to send us over some paperwork so we can sign and get this shit official. And y'all gonna have to pay my boy. Y'all gonna have to pay my boy. Ain't finna be no more social media. Ain't none of that. Ain't everything we doing from here on out is for his brand. You feel me? Hey, we doing everything for his brand. All right. We ain't that tag World Star. You feel me? We your fat World Star tag all these folk, bro. This is us speaking. This is us speaking. You feel me? We doing everything for his brand. When y'all use the man daddy name, we gonna be getting paid. You feel me? We gonna be getting paid. If this shit in the motion, it ain't gonna be no more. I don't give a fuck if you say fucking. That bitch, it gonna be $1 added to this man account. His kids finna get paid from this shit. You feel me? This shit, y'all playing this. I just got forced into this position. This one of my personal homeboys. Like before all of this, like this a personal friend of mine. Like so, this just nigga like me going out.
And that's when
everything.
That's when that shit start fucking up, dog. This is the same fucking dude in the interview with him right now. This nigga acting like he's some type of fucking lawyer or some shit. Oh, shit, y'all fucked up. This is a personal friend of mine. Y'all done fucked up now. Oh, y'all done made me mad. I done got in this shit now. Oh, I done got in this shit now. You're gonna get paid every time somebody say Pookie Loc? Are you fucking retarded? So that means that everybody in Chicago should be getting a check, because every time one of their homeboys die, they gonna get paid. Oh, we gonna get paid for what, the Tuka, Newski? What's another fucking name that they say in Chicago? Are you serious? Listen to this shit. You can tell a damn boy retarded, man. And the goddamn manager is stupid than a motherfucker. But he ain't retarded, so the damn boy look at him like he's smart.
Or get in contact with him, you feel me? And he gonna tell me, and y'all need to send us over some paperwork so we can sign and get this shit official. And y'all gonna have to pay my boy. Y'all gonna have to pay my boy. Ain't finna be no more social media. Ain't none of that. Ain't everything.
Look at him.
From him on out and for his brand.
Look at the nigga Pookie Loc Jr. Look at the nigga Pookie Loc Jr. in the corner like, yeah, y'all see him. Y'all see him. Yeah, I got that smart nigga for y'all ass. Yeah, y'all thought this shit was a game.
You feel me? Hey, we doing everything for his brand. All right. That nigga said tag world star. You feel me? We your fat world star tag all these folk, bro. This is us speaking. This is us speaking. You feel me? We doing everything for his brand. When y'all use the man daddy name, we gonna be getting paid. You feel me? We gonna be getting paid. This shit in the motion. This shit in the motion. It ain't gonna be no more. I don't give a fuck if you say fucking. That bitch, it gonna be $1 added to this man account. His kids finna get paid from this shit. You feel me? This shit, y'all see y'all playing this. I just got forced into this position. This one of my personal homeboy. Like before all of this, like this a personal friend of mine. Like so.
Man. And see, that's how so many niggas get killed in the hood. A dumb nigga following a retarded nigga, or a retarded nigga following a dumb nigga, and a dumb nigga smart as fuck to the retarded nigga. We finna get paid every time you say his name, bro. And we don't give a fuck if you broke, rich, nigga, everybody. It's already in motion, bro. We already got the paperwork signed and ready to go, my nigga. It's already over with. What? How would that work? How would that work? So in order to say a name, so why wouldn't Big Meech take advantage of this fucking shit? The people who made Tony Montana, Max Payne. What's another fucking name that rappers use all the time? Oh fuck it, let's just nigga. I want to own the word go. I want to own the word go. I want to own the word I want to own the word eat, do. Nigga, the fuck you can own words? How would you even count? The fuck are you talking about, nigga? And that's why I said Pookie Loc Jr. He just over that bitch. Yup. I told y'all, nigga. See, y'all niggas thought I got the smart nigga for y'all ass. Y'all thought I was bullshit. Y'all hear that nigga? He talking that real shit. He talking that real shit. Y'all nigga bullshit. We finna get this money. Like, what the fuck? Like, but that's how niggas get killed, though. Because the blind following the blind. You high as fuck, they came up with a bullshit ass idea. And we do that a lot in these small towns. You know, we got a plan, you know, man, we finna kill a game, bro. You know what we finna do? Bro, we finna open the first barbershop with a studio in that bitch, my nigga. We finna kill these niggas. We finna kill these Oh, oh my God. We finna kill these niggas, man. Stop that shit. What the fuck are you talking about? You finna kill these niggas, bro. We finna sell goddamn. Bro, you know what we finna do, bro? We finna sell candy and snacks at the barbershop, bro. Bro, you know how hungry motherfuckers be when they come to the barbershop, bro? Motherfucker be hungry. Then them kids be coming to get a cut. They gonna tell their parents like, Mama, I want some candy. And we gonna keep that shit in a little goddamn, we gonna keep it where they can see it. So they gonna want that shit, bro. And we gonna sell that shit not at the same price that we got it for, but we gonna sell it for a little bit more, bro. We finna kill their ass, my nigga. Yeah, bro. Bro, you smart as hell, bro. You smart as hell, my nigga. Niggas be tripping, man. God damn.
Now, in the versus battle, though, you know what I'm saying? How did you, like, what?
And look, in this video, he got that same nigga with him. That same nigga is with him right now. That same nigga. That same nigga, man, I can't see shit. I can't see shit on this damn screen, man. He got that same nigga with him. But see, that's what I be telling you rappers. Dog, you don't know what the fuck you doing. You don't know what the fuck you doing. Like, you've never had any experience in real world situations. This dumbass nigga that you going to, hey man, look man, I'm thinking about getting my shit put on this nigga YouTube channel. He's not gonna understand none of that shit because you got this nigga on your side as your fucking confidant or whatever the fuck, your collegiate or whatever the mafia call the motherfucker that's supposed to be smart and give them advice and shit. That's your motherfucker, commandante, nigga. Stop that, nigga. That's why you ain't went nowhere. That's why you still in the same spot you was in 2 years ago, because of the niggas around you. You can hear something and say that might be a pretty good idea, and them niggas is nah, that shit ain't gonna work, my nigga. What we need to do, bro? We need to get a feature with that nigga Lil White, bro. You remember that song, that nigga Lil White? You know, Peel, Adder, lower tabs, Adderall, Percocets, and lower tabs. What you want? What you need? Hit me up, I got you, mate. Bro, that shit a rock right now, bro. We gotta get that nigga Lil White on the track, bro. Bro, ain't nobody even fucking with him right now, bro. We get that nigga for a low price, bro. That shit gonna go crazy, bro. Bro, you know who we need to get, bro? Fuck that YouTube class. That nigga talking about the YouTube class, man. That shit ain't gonna never work, bro. What you need to do, bro, we finna get you a feature with that nigga Roscoe Dash, bro. Dog, you remember what the fuck that goddamn shit was doing in the club, bro? Won't you go, I didn't wanna do nothing. That shit gonna rock right now, bro. We finna kill that ass, bro. I'm so fucking glad that I don't have to, man. Whoo. Cause rappers just seem to be so fucking retarded. Like, you really believe that a rap, I don't give a fuck if you got Gotti on the song. Like, it's not going anywhere. You think Gotti's gonna push it because he did a feature with you? Cause you paid him $20,000? He's taking that $20,000, freestyling your verse, giving you an old verse, and sending that shit back. And you gonna upload that shit. Lil Mike Pookie featuring Yo Gotti. Get Money official music video. Y'all niggas. But that shit so sad. You rap niggas, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you though. Like, dog, like, you need to talk to somebody who know what the fuck they doing. And in order for you to talk to somebody that's on my level of, you know what I'm saying, knowledge with this shit, you can't talk to them because them niggas is all in the fucking buildings. Niggas ain't gonna talk to you. Get you an email blast. Sony, we're having a monthly kickback to all artists. Are you an artist and you're tired of not being visible to the public? Well, today we have a $5,500 package that's guaranteed to increase your streams. You get them motherfuckers $5,500 fucking dollars, and they spend $10 of that money and pay Spotify and get you 30,000 goddamn streams. Bro, I told you that shit was gonna work. How many views we got on the YouTube? Oh, that bitch ain't moved, bro. It ain't moved. Nah, bro, it been goddamn 2 weeks. That bitch ain't moved. My nigga, I think they scammed us. God damn. All right, let's get back to a focus.
How do you feel about Jeezy?
Why did listen to this now? Listen.
Can you clear up those rumors?
I can't clear it up. I mean, I really ain't got no.
Listen to the dumbass question he asked.
Gucci was like a straight killer. Like they said that he took, you know what I'm saying, Pookie to the playground after the situation and buried him. That's what I see in the documentary. Can you clear up those rumors?
I can't clear it up. I mean,
Once again, with these lame ass fucking interview niggas, can you clear niggas scared than a bitch? Just bottom feeders. Just bottom feeders. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, that's how niggas get their ass beat because the rapper like, God damn, my nigga, you ain't fucking with me. Like, so you got, you know what I'm saying? And they can't look at subscribers and tell like this nigga ain't really got shit going. Nobody really fuck with you. People come to your channel to watch this and they leave. No one's subscribing. You can tell it by going to their Instagram page and just look. Nobody give a fuck about anything they post about themselves or some shit like that. You post about rappers all day long. You know, it's...
I really ain't got no comment on that situation, but the part about him burying him, that ain't true.
Yeah. Now, in the versus battle though, you know what I'm saying, how did you feel about Jeezy doing that joint? And letting it play out after he said what he said in the versus battle.
Do you hear what the interviewer said? How he let it play out the way it did. So for all of you people saying Jeezy ain't do nothing wrong and G whatever the fuck, everybody knows that Jeezy allowed for that to happen. It was allowed to happen. He didn't do anything. That was the punk out. There is no confusion. Everyone has the same eyes. The interviewer, he's lame as fuck. And even he sees, how do you feel about him letting that shit happen like that? Let's see how Pookie Loke's son feel.
I just really feel like he ain't got no nuts.
He said what he said in the versus battle.
I just really feel like he ain't got no nuts. Just sit up there and let that man say that. And you ain't try to defend him, but you defend the other rappers. But somebody will put their life on the line for you. You ain't speak on him, just sit up there and let that man say that, and then later on let him perform that song.
Did anybody miss that? Let's listen again. Did anybody miss that?
I mean, I really ain't got no comment on that situation, but the part about him burying him, that ain't true.
Yeah. Now, in the versus battle though, you know what I'm saying, how do you feel about Jeezy doing that joint? And letting it play out after he said what he said in the versus battle.
I just really feel like he ain't got no nuts. Just sit up there and let that man say that. And you ain't try to defend him, but you defend the other rappers. But somebody will put their life on the line for you. You ain't speak on him, just sit up and let that man say that, and then later on let him perform that song.
Yeah.
That'd be respectful.
So you said you wasn't feeling it?
Where's the confusion? Everybody saw it. It's fucking disrespectful. He put his life on the line for you. You got all the shit to say about other rappers. You got a voice. Dog, at the very least, what you could have did is walk off stage. I'm done with this show. I thought we was here to squash the beef. I'm done with this shit. If nigga gonna be in this bitch disrespecting, fuck that shit. He ain't changed. This nigga ain't changed. Fuck that shit. He still on that shit? Fuck it. Even though Jeezy the one who sent the shit, and you can't really blame a nigga for not wanting to be your friend after you try to get him murdered. And before you say all Jeezy told them niggas to do was take the chain, obviously you not no street nigga. Like, know what I'm saying? It's extremely easy for a fucking robbery to turn to a capital murder. Either way. Either way.
How Jeezy,
Man, you ain't even try to defend him, but you defend the other rappers. But somebody will put their life on the line for you. You ain't speak on, just sit up there and let that man say that, and then let alone let him perform that song.
yeah.
That disrespectful.
So you said you wasn't feeling that with how Jeezy did that joint in the battle. I mean, after the passing of your father, did Jeezy even like reach out to the family? Have you ever like reached out and gave y'all money or try to take care of the family?
I mean, listen, he gave me money, but it wasn't shit to set me straight. He gave me $500-600. And like when he gave me that, you feel me? I wasn't able to buy myself nothing. I'm not worried about myself. When he gave me that money, I spent that on my kids. I'm a father of 3. I spent that on my children. And then let alone.
I want y'all to pay close attention to what's said next. Pay very close attention to what gets said next.
Let him perform that song.
Yeah.
That disrespect.
So you say you wasn't feeling that with how Jeezy did that joint in the battle. I mean, after the passing of your father, did Jeezy even like reach out to the family? Have you ever like reached out and gave y'all money or try to take care of the family?
I mean, listen, he gave me money, but it wasn't shit to set me straight. He gave me $500-600. And like when he gave me that, you feel me? I wasn't able to buy myself nothing. I'm not worried about myself. When he gave me that money, I spent that on my kids. I'm a father of 3. I spent that on my children.
So he only just gave y'all $600 after he
No, he gave me. My sister never met him. He gave me. I done been around him a few times. It wasn't nothing major. He wasn't ready to fuck with me, trying to fuck with me at that.
Yeah.
You feel me? It was on me pushing up on him type shit one. You know what I'm saying? They said, oh, Jeezy here. You know what I'm saying? I go to the little goddamn event or whatever. But get what? I ain't never let him know somebody had to tell him I was there. And he'll be like, push up on me and he'll tell somebody who with him. Hey man, shoot a little low something, but it wasn't a major cheese. Like, you would have just shot me some major cheese. I could have been set straight. You wouldn't have had to worry about me no more. I got sisters out.
We're gonna play that one more time. I want you to fucking hear what this goddamn nigga just said.
Yeah. You feel me? It was on me pushing up on him type shit one. You know what I'm saying? They said, oh, my sister never met him. He gave me. I done been around him a few times. It wasn't nothing major. He wasn't ready to fuck with me, trying to fuck with me at that.
Yeah.
You feel me? It was on me pushing up on him type shit one. You know what I'm saying? They said, oh, Jeezy here. You know what I'm saying? I go to the little goddamn event or whatever. But get what? I ain't never let him know somebody had to tell him I was there. And he'll be like, push up on me and he'll tell somebody who with him. Hey man, shoot a little low something, but it wasn't a major cheese. Like, you would have just shot me some major cheese. I could have been set straight. You wouldn't have had to worry about me no more. I got sisters out here. I got kids. That little cheese you gave me, nothing. But if they shot me some major cheese, I could have been set straight. You wouldn't have had to worry about me no more. I got sisters out here. I got kids. That little cheese you gave me, nothing. They shot me some major cheese. I could have been set straight. You wouldn't have had to worry about me no more. I got sisters out here. I got kids. That little cheese you gave me, nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely. So I mean, I understand. I feel your pain behind that shit though, especially if
I got kids. That little cheese you gave me ain't nothing.
yeah. So
Hey, I could have been saved straight. You wouldn't never have to worry about it no more. I got shoot a little up something, but it wasn't no major cheese. Like you would have just shot me some major cheese. I could have been saved straight. You wouldn't never have to worry about it no more. I got sisters out here. I got kids. That little cheese you gave me ain't nothing.
yeah. So yeah, definitely. So I mean, I understand.
How in the fuck? See, my nigga, and then here go the lame ass interviewer. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. Yeah, he's definitely entitled to giving you some money. Yeah. Did your mama ever tell you about Jeezy? See, I don't. That's what I don't pick no sides. Wrong is wrong. Did your mama ever tell you about Jeezy giving her some money? You ain't saying that though. You was 13 when your dad died. You a grown ass, nothing ass nigga. Let's be clear. Let's be very clear here. Jeezy didn't kill your goddamn daddy. You know why that nigga that's sitting next to you, you know why his daddy ain't get killed? Because his daddy didn't go and try to take something for somebody to get something. Your daddy got murdered because he tried to take something from somebody. He tried to go the easy route. See, we do this a lot in our situations. We think because a motherfucker got some, he's entitled to give us something. It's been a lot of niggas who done went on crash dummy missions for niggas. Like, niggas don't be looking at them to give nobody shit because they ain't got shit. If Jeezy would have made it in rap, Pookie Loc just would have been a dead ass nigga. Get it how you live. This nigga just said, if you would have just shot me some major cheese, you wouldn't have had to worry about me. Are you serious? Nigga, you didn't touch money before. You didn't hit licks before. You didn't fucked all the money up. That's why you fucked up now. You gonna forever be fucked up until you change your situation. Your priorities. You broke, got 3 kids, yet you still around this bitch smoking blunts and shit like this. How do you rappers are the same fucking way? You don't put no money towards the real promotion and marketing, which is gonna cost it's gonna cost hundreds of dollars. But you'll buy your weed and go spend 25 on a Facebook campaign. That shit ain't did nothing the last 50 times you tried it. But this time it's gonna do something because you got a new song. They gonna like this song. They gonna like this video. Jeezy didn't kill your father. He put a bounty out. Your father wanted to go get some fucking free money. Other people's fathers went to work. They didn't get murdered violently because they weren't in that line of work. They didn't try to take no fucking shortcut. Pookie Loc could have just as goddamn well worked up there at Winn-Dixie to fund his rap career. But he was a fucking gangster and he died like a fucking gangster. Nobody owes you a goddamn thing. And I can tell that you was raised by a nothing ass bitch, because that mindset would have been fucking eviscerated. And she would have fucking told you about the money that Jeezy gave her. No damn well Jeezy gave her some fucking money, because he knew she would have been tripping up a storm. There's probably plenty of times she done went to Jeezy for money for rent and this and that and that and that. And nothing ass bitches have a very bad habit of doing that shit. They'll get money from the child's father and still be your dad ain't shit, your dad ain't give you nothing. Daddy paid for the Christmas presents, but on that goddamn sticker on the present it say mama. So now the child grows up to be a nothing ass bitch or a nothing ass nigga and say, my dad ain't never did shit for me. And then you have to find out on the back end when you talk to your father as an adult, he tell you, my nigga, every Christmas I hit licks right before the holidays to make sure y'all had presents. I thought she was telling y'all that I did that. I'm the one kept the lights on in that house. I thought she was letting y'all know. She was in there bad mouthing me because I was with another bitch. Y'all would have been kicked the fuck out if I went out this whole hustling and working. That's what I'm saying. That's why the nothing ass bitches be old and still be in the same spot as when they were fucking children. Because that's the type of shit that they do. You know that you done went to Jeezy multiple times and he done got you out of multiple fucking jams. But now here go your grown ass, nothing ass nigga son talking about, man, if you would have just gave me some major cheese, I would have been straight, my nigga. You wouldn't even have to worry about me, my nigga. All I wanted was 50,000. You would have gave me 50,000, I wouldn't have gave a fuck about my daddy, my nigga. You give me 50,000 and shit, nigga, we ain't gotta never mention my daddy no more, my nigga. You my daddy. Just give me $50,000, my nigga. My nigga, just give me $10,000, my nigga. This all good. Just give me $10,000. I need that, guy. Give me $10,000. Give me $10,000, man. God damn it. Man, give me $50, God damn it. You junk ass nigga coming on that goddamn camera with that bullshit. That goddamn bullshit, nigga. I don't want to hear that goddamn shit. Give me goddamn, man, you should have gave me some major cheese. What? Give you what? How old are you? How old is this nigga? You should have gave me some major cheese. Man, you please.
Feel your pain behind that shit though. Especially,
I got kids. That little cheese you gave me ain't nothing.
yeah.
Nothing major. Wasn't nothing major. He wasn't really fucking with me, trying to fuck with me at that.
Yeah.
You feel me? It was on me pushing up on him type shit one. You know what I'm saying? They say, oh, Jesus, you know what I'm saying? I go to the little goddamn event or whatever. But get what? I ain't never let him know somebody had to tell him I was there. And he'll be like, push up on me and he'll tell somebody who with him. Hey, man. Shoot a little up something, but it wasn't no major cheese. Like, you would have just shot me some major cheese. I could have been set straight. You wouldn't never had to worry about it no more. I got sisters out here. I got kids. That little cheese you gave me ain't nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely. So I mean, I understand. I feel your pain behind that shit though. Especially if, you know, the situation because of Jeezy doing that joint. How?
Did y'all hear that?
Definitely. So I mean, I understand. I
never had to worry about me no more. I got sisters out here. I got kids. That little cheese you gave me ain't nothing.
yeah. So yeah, definitely. So I mean, I understand. I feel your pain behind that shit though. Especially if, you know, the situation is because of Jeezy doing that joint.
Especially because the situation is because of Jeezy doing that jump. Fucking nerd, my nigga. Just that what I'm saying. Like, these niggas, like, they shouldn't talk. You should just have a script and say that. Like, you shouldn't talk. It's because of Jeezy? So Jeezy forced Pookie to go out that bitch. Where are the other two dudes at? It was 3 niggas who ran that house. It was 3 niggas. If 3 niggas ran that house, Jeezy made 3 niggas running that house. Where they at? Like, where they at? He made all them going there. Everything is because of Jeezy. Shouldn't they be complaining also? If they were forced to do something that they didn't want to do? No. Them niggas is off living their life because they weren't the one that got murdered. In the street, it's the luck of the draw. You may be the one that get the case. May not have shit to do with you, but you do so much dirt in the street, you chuck that up to, I got away with so much, they got me for this one, and I just so happen not to do this one. You know that's how it go like that in the street. You can't say, I don't like this card I would deal, fuck that. No. We know every time that we come through this door, there's a chance that on the other side, these motherfuckers is not as sweet as we thought they was. But see, the thing is, niggas don't apply that mindset until it's too late. It wasn't supposed to go like that, bro. We were supposed to go in there, and they saying this to the detective. We're supposed to go in there, it's supposed to be easy, nobody get hurt. I ain't with all this. That's the niggas you got with you. Right now, that's the nigga you got with you. When he get in that interrogation room, he gonna say, "Man, I wasn't with all this, bro. I would get my life together, man." And they didn't pull me in, man. They didn't pull me in. I wasn't even on this jump. I had just put an application. Well, I ain't put it in. But I was just thinking about putting the application in at a job, man, at a real job. I was just finna get my life together. Now I'm finna get in this jump. Nah, man. I ain't doing that, bro. I'm finna tell you what it was, bro. Me, Melvin, and Rocco, bro. Really, it was really, if you want me for real with it, bro, fuck that street code shit, bro. Melvin was really the one. There it is. There it is. And you ain't gonna find that out until it's too late. You're gonna be in court. You're gonna point at you. Talk to my nigga. That shit over with. But especially after Jeezy made him do that. He just like, and I don't like it because he's just taking advantage of people who are dumb. This nigga is a fucking civilian. This Fuchsia's nigga, he's a fucking civilian. And he's happy he gets to be around street niggas, but he's not with that. And it's the same thing I had with that other nigga in Texas. You see that on the goddamn Patreon. You not with none of this shit. Like, you a civilian and you just profiting off of coming down and putting a camera in street nigga faces. And street niggas want to be rappers nowadays, so they'll say any fucking thing. This is the exact fucking same thing that they killed Vlad about. You put a fucking camera in any street nigga wannabe rapper face, they finna say everything that make them look cool. And you are a fuck nigga, and that's why I can have respect for Vlad, because at least he don't agree with everything that these motherfuckers say. Yeah, man, you right, man. Especially after Jeezy made him, everything was because of Jeezy. Dog, this is one nigga in a big ass fucking city. You didn't have to go over that motherfucker and fuck with that goddamn man. You could have took your ass to sleep and got up and went to work with your uncle and them the next morning. But you didn't want to goddamn go out there pipe fitting. You didn't want to go out of town and do that shutdown. It's too hot out there for you. You want to make some quick money and it turned out bad. And now everybody, this is some bullshit, man. That's some bullshit, man. Man, fuck, man. That ain't how the street work. That ain't how the street work. You play the cards you was dealt. Ain't no crying. And plus the fact, my nigga, you a grown fucking man. Fuck are you talking? You should be embarrassed to say that shit. If he would have just gave me some real cheese, I would have been good, my nigga. That's all I wanted was some real cheese. I was expecting for Jeezy to become my daddy. And see, he didn't want to do that. So now, nigga, if you don't want to be my daddy, then just give me some real cheese. That's all. Come on, my nigga.
Now I understand. I feel your pain behind that shit though, especially if you know the situations because of Jeezy doing that joint. Now I seen on Complex, you know what I'm saying, that you for that situation you've been receiving death threats.
Like, you would have just shot me some major cheese. I could have been saved straight.
Nigga, I will make that shit the intro to the fucking show. Made the shit my real talk.
She was a little low some, but it wasn't no major cheese. Like, you would have just shot me some major cheese. I could have been saved straight. You wouldn't have had to worry about me no more. I got sisters out here. I got kids. That little cheese you gave me ain't nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely. So I mean, I understand. I feel your pain behind that shit though, especially if you know the situations because of Jeezy doing that joint. Now I seen on Complex, you know what I'm saying, that you for that situation you've been receiving death threats.
Oh yeah.
Is that shit serious, or you think it's just like some internet trolls? Cause you know niggas just.
You shouldn't take death threats lightly. I don't care who you is, what you got going on, how much money you got. I don't care if you're just an ordinary person from Macon, in the city. Don't take it lightly. Anything happen. But like I said, I'm an ordinary person. I'm chopping at people that got millions of dollars and they can get me touched. Yeah. So just don't take it lightly.
He got another video out. But we're gonna do that one later. We gotta get into this Summer Walker situation. As we get ready to go in this Summer Walker thing, we gotta go back to Big Homie. Ray on the Rock. Let's get to it.
Don't you let them gas you up. They be like them as you run. Last night action, bro. All you want is paper, pussy, and a lot of the power. Barely had time for a shower, nigga, we caught a coward. I bet you strapped now. We live in dangerous times. You gon' witness a crime, might even witness a murder. Temptation you facing on daily basis, creating eye contact instead of words, shells instead of verbs. Just a hood, I know the word. Like tucked off in the merge, you were hitting every word. Better off just being a nerd, being lazy. Only gonna get you so far, being crazy. Only gonna get you locked behind bars, and that's a maybe. If your course ain't already flat from the choices that you made, that karma ain't hit you back. All facts. Being from the hood is a long journey. If you ever back down from a fight, then you now rep your name dirt. Might as well retire in Jersey. This how we separate the beats from the terror. And we see it as fair. Get your brains because slipping on the wrong street. If you bust the wrong heat, nobody care. I know too many G's was in your brain. Reached out with nobody there. Pussy paper and power. Where don't you let them gas you up? They be laughing at you, bruh. If you glorify that bullshit, especially young boys that's trying to resonate. Let me finish my story. You got special geek glory. Comes with the territory, not only geographic, but as a man, everywhere you go, you're supposed to stand. And everybody, you know, say that you a honey bang. So what you got to go through is just not racing better. Then you'll find that grandfather that box ain't that way. Use the reason niggas die every day, thinking like it's just play. Emotional ass streets, everybody hurt. Everybody, somebody's somebody hurt. No, we can't try to run the pain of every game. Guarantees it don't the same. It's a whole side of the brain. Besides glory, sad stories. It look easy, but it's harder to live. Not a dollar to give. Again, if you get by, you can't swim. You gon' look at your pockets like, nah, that ain't him. And if that's the case, you gon' nod like rock him. Just the 80s baby who was trying to not sin. I made it out the hood, but I'm trying to go back in. Knowing it ain't the rules, but who gon' go back in? Don't.
That nigga speaking real life trap shit. Every word of it. Shout out to that boy Average Joe. Average Joe said big facts. You know what it is, my nigga. Average Joe been here for a while. Alright, now I just want to speak on this bitch. Summer Walker. For some reason, I had an inkling in my mind like her pussy stank. I don't know why. But I guess it's because she said something about she don't like taking baths. God. All right, listen to this. Man, get to the fucking show, bitch.
So, the very pregnant Summer Walker has thrown shade at her baby daddy London on the track and his other baby mamas. It's crazy because one moment they're everybody's couple goals, then the next they're broken up. Now when she carrying a child though, why do so many men do that? But anyway, let's get back to this on and off couple and She took to the gram and had a following to say in her stories about her baby father.
I can't let that slide, bitch.
Has thrown shade at her baby daddy London on the track.
I can't let that slide, bitch. I can't let that slide. I ain't letting that slide, bitch. Because you don't show your face while you doing your shit. So I just have to assume that you unattractive. Bitch, don't do that. Why do so many men do that? And this shit can go all fucking night right here. Listen to what the fuck she just said.
And his other baby mamas. It's crazy because one moment they're everybody's couple goals, then the next they're broken up. Now when she carrying a child though, why do so many men do that? Babe?
Now that she's carrying child, why do so many men do that? First of all, bitch, you don't know who the fuck left who. So already that comment it lets us know where the fuck you stand. And it lets us know that you've been hurt before. That's I mean, that would be a logical way of thinking, right? Like, now that she's with child, why do so many men do that? So there's never been a woman to break up with a man while she's pregnant? So you one of them motherfuckers that go to the rally talking about hands up, don't shoot, but you have the same mentality as the white supremacists. All black men leave their fucking children. That's exactly what the fuck you just said. First off, if a nigga did leave a bitch while she was pregnant, it's because when that bitch got pregnant, she started showing signs that she hadn't shown before. It's very simple. Very fucking simple. What happens in every situation when you're dealing with a nab, I have to say dealing with a nab because if she's dealing with a nan, a nothing ass nigga, why in the fuck is she pregnant? That makes logical sense, right? I just said I have to say nab. I have to speak about it from that end because from the man looking at the woman, because if I look at it from the woman looking at the man, then we wouldn't be in this pregnant situation because there's no way that a woman would be carrying life for a nothing ass nigga. That doesn't make sense. So if he's a nothing ass nigga, she won't be pregnant, right? Because if he's a nothing ass nigga and she's pregnant, whose fault is that? You had sex with a crackhead and got pregnant, and now you're calling him a deadbeat. He was that before you fucked him. Who's retarded in that situation? You're mad that the snake is still a snake before and after it bites you? As I was saying, the reason why this happens is because the nothing ass bitch, if it is because a man won't leave a woman while she's pregnant. A man won't. If he's a nothing ass nigga, then that's, once again, that's her fault. A man won't leave a woman. A man will leave a nothing ass bitch. Because now that she has, as you said, as only a nothing ass bitch would say, with child. It's a nothing ass bitch phrase. Now that she's with a child, she starts acting the way she wants to act because now she has her claws. Remember I told y'all about the barnacle the other night? Now that she's locked in, Grim D said a tick burrowed his head into the dog. Now it's going to be painful to get me off of you. Now I can start being my real self. I got what I wanted. I have secured the bag. Now that I secured the bag, what we know as grown-ups, we know that money in hand change your plans. We know that motherfuckers act different when they get money. We know that. In her mind, she just got some fucking money. This shit so deep. Lord, I ain't gonna have enough time. It's too deep. I'm not gonna get no way into this situation. To a nothing ass bitch, money doesn't mean anything. She's a nothing ass bitch. All she wants is a relationship other nothing ass bitches could be jealous of. That's gonna cause drama. This is why a nothing ass bitch is not happy with a working man, because no one is fawning or in awe or drooling over him. He's not a showstopper. This is why she will cheat on her working man with the pool boy, as you saw with Cassie, with the yoga instructor, and run off and be with him. Money means nothing. Now you can take into account of happiness and all that shit like that, but then what you'll see, if he's black, if the yoga instructor is black, you'll see them break up momentarily. If he's white, she'll stay with him forever, because that in their mind is God. This is why you've seen Eve in such a long relationship. They still have something in their mind from slavery to where they feel like they can't leave the white man. Everything else that she can go to from that white man is a step down. She can always come to all the parties and have her nose in the air because she has the white man. She doesn't have to mill around with the niggers. So I have the child now. I'm about to start laying down some ground rules. Ground rule number 1. There is no coming in the house after 8 p.m. You need to be in the house at 8 p.m. I don't give a fuck what your job is. If you've been working overnight, you need to change that because now we're a family. And if you tell her, well, you know, we weren't actually supposed to get pregnant. You remember we had a plan. We were going to work, get promotions at our job. Well, that's not what's going on anymore. Life happens sometimes, John. You can't plan everything. I'm not trying to plan everything, but this is the most important decision of our life. We need to plan. Well, you can't. If you don't want to be with us, we don't need you then. If you don't want to be a family, that's fine. I'll do it myself. See, and at that point, you're in the twilight zone because you know that the dynamic has changed. You know it. You can act like you still big bravado man and shit like that, but you know goddamn well this bitch really does have your child, and you know you didn't seen the horror stories, you didn't heard. You know how that fucking child support system can get. You don't want those problems. So you start trying to be patient. You start trying to be patient and shit like that. And at that very moment, the relationship is over. It's over. At that very moment when you start doing shit that you didn't normally do, like take her feelings in consideration, the relationship's over. Because if that's the type of nigga she likes, she wouldn't be with you. If she liked niggas who were all that type of shit like that and didn't cheat on her, she wouldn't be with you. That's who you are. That's who you were to her. So as much as she feel like, I'm gonna get his baby and then we gonna be a family and he gonna stay in the house and all this shit like that, as soon as you start doing that shit, she's not gonna like you anymore. And then you'll try to, I guess, make it work because of the child. And that's where the shit is starting. That's when you're going to catch hell. Because at that point, now she's jealous of her child. There is nothing that you can do. Once she sees that you have that type of love for the child, it's over. It's over. It's over. She's gonna start doing shit. You might catch her at the club. This is when she'll start doing that shit that you saw that other bitch do in that video where that bitch was getting fucked on live. That's when she'll start doing that type of shit. As soon as that dynamic of the relationship changes, as much as she feels like, yeah, she's going to be like, no. And she's going to lose all interest in you. The whole reason why she wanted to have that child from you was so that she can tame the untamable beast. As soon as that untamable beast is tamed, she has no use for you. So that's, sweetheart, that's why a man would leave, because no matter where, how many goalposts you get to, it's gonna continue to move. You will never please a nothing ass bitch, and this is why you see these situations online. That you wonder how in the fuck could this bitch be so hateful? You know, she's at his house and calling the police. No, you're gonna give me my son right now, because at that point you done went around her and went to the state, and now you got your visitation or some shit like that, and now she's showing up at the house. Now her life becomes, I need to make him unhappy, and it will drain you as a man. You're always having to defend yourself, and so when a motherfucker can't just tell me, oh, you ain't no man if you leave your child. I don't give a fuck how bad the mama is. No. That's not my logic at all. Not at all. And that's not a mother's logic at all. A mother sees her son being pulled every which way. She'll go to the court cases with him and stuff like that and see how the courts fuck him around. Mother will look at her son like, oh no, it could be a nothing ass bitch. Will look at her son with a nothing ass bitch being dragged around and say, oh no, we good on that. Fuck that shit. This system is built this way. It's built this way. And then, but see, that will be that nothing ass bitch's karma for what she probably did to that child, that boy's father. You know what I'm saying? Because what the system has done is taking advantage, the same way the rap game takes advantage of young niggas being high and turning being high into a blood sport. They've monetized that. The government has a system that there's no way they don't know that it's unjust. But it disproportionately is unjust to black men. And better than that, the black family. There's not going to be any generational wealth gathered as the black family is crumbling. You may have, some people go through the cracks. You see Tyler Perry, that nigga from BET, and this motherfucker, whatever, couple billionaires, but it will never be a group. As a group, you will never have rich black people. You can always be suspicious of black people because most of them are fucking poor. Most white people are poor. But there are far more of them that are rich. So you'll see a black man drive a nice car through your neighborhood and you'll stop him. Hey, what are you doing here? Hey, I live here. Meanwhile, the white rapist just drove right up to a fucking house and walked right in, and motherfuckers waved at him as he did it. Like I said, this topic is too long. This is too long, and I'm not gonna do grump like that. So we're gonna pick this up at another time. So go to the Patreon and we'll continue the conversation, because there's no way I can fit this in to this right here. It's gonna be way too fucking long. But that's just the beginning. We haven't even gotten to this bitch story yet. I just got stopped on the bitch talking about the fuck, like, why do so many men do that? Like, bitch, are you retarded? She's obviously a nab, obviously. And like I said, you can identify a nab with her talking points. You can identify a Republican with their talking points. So do the same thing you'll do to a religious group or a political group and listen to what the fuck they say. And you'll know what side they're on. So I appreciate everybody for coming through. It's love, grind. All my artists, Y'all know, y'all have, what is it? One more day. You have one more day to get the YouTube class, to get in the YouTube class for $1,000. December 1st, the YouTube class will be $3,000 coming in the door. We're going to celebrate that with our interview with I'm tired. Who we interviewing with? Complex on Tuesday. Like I said, go to the Patreon so you will know what time we'll be doing it. And we'll go from there. Man. Make sure you subscribe and got your notification bell on for all the YouTube channels, Stupid Rappers, Consaco's Rap School, so on and so forth. Yada yada yada. Everybody who's donated, everybody who's gonna donate, I appreciate that love. Y'all already know we don't move an inch unless y'all rock out with us. So I appreciate all that love, man. Period. Let's get out the door. Y'all know what we rocking with. Look, this is another one of that boy Bag Rich School out. Bag Rich to be saying shit like, you gotta listen to that nigga. That's a real trap nigga. He be saying that shit. Listen to this nigga. I see y'all in a minute, man. Love. Let's do it. I appreciate everybody, man. Real talk. We gonna make it, my nigga. Believe that.
Never know where I be. I be seeing niggas, y'all